Good morning, welcome back to a new video. In this video, as you see, we're at our barn and we need to clean this mess up because we are planning to make this whole thing like an extension, but in theory it is part of the building. As this roof comes out quite far from the wall, you can actually add a wall here and have a fully like a corridor style room. What we wanted right now is for our saplings, but this is going to be a multi-use. It's going to be for garden tools, for small lawnmower, for anything really. And we anyways wanted to clean this up so it's not looking so ugly in our yard, and also so we could put the lawnmower under the roof, you know, to be away from the rain. But in this case I came up with a good idea because we were looking where to put our saplings for them to grow in this nice beautiful sun, not to be sitting inside under the pink light, but to go out. So this is what it's going to be for. It's going to be for saplings. So let's get started. In this video we're not going to build the whole thing, but we're going to clean this mess up and hopefully make it all fully empty by the end of today. I think we can make it. So let's get started. It's going to be a lot of work. Not the best idea to let them grow in the grass, but clean it up first. That actually worked good.
I think it looks good there for now.
Oh yeah, it's really rotten on this side.
Are you actually going to take all of it? That looks like it.
What's holding them?
Did 2 days of rest make you into superpowers?
My back hurts.
Okay. You did not need to take all of them. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to go.
I don't know. I don't think it wants to go in any way. Oh, it bends me. Really cool. That's a cool lump. big one. It's the next day. We actually didn't finish yesterday, even though we could. First of all, we had to edit the video, and second of all, the sun was too far, so the solars weren't getting any sun. Now it's directly shining, so we are running on free electricity for running the saw, so that's really useful, you know, cutting wood for free. That's what the solars are for, so we do not have to need pay electricity in sunny days like this, which are pretty much every day now in summer. It's extremely hot, around 30 degrees. So it is, maybe in the sun it's a lot more. In the shadow it's 30 degrees. So in there where I'm gonna work in the shadow, it says 30 degrees. In the sun, it is literally burning your skin. I'm just sitting here and feeling like I'm sweating. So let's get started. Less talking and let's finish this up, because there's not much more to do except quite a lot of wood.
Yeah, but we'll see if we're gonna do it now in the sun or we'll wait again for the shadow. Because that does not require cutting, I think. Okay.
We have cut all the small stickies. The only thing that is left is these giant logs. These are a bit heavy to lift by hand, so we're gonna try to use the machine, lift it up and drag it out of here. I think it has more than enough power. I just need to see how to hook the logs on. We don't have any ways of hooking the logs on. We don't have any chokers or anything, so we need to make something. So yeah, let's get started. The reason why we brought these woods here is because we want to make them into garden furniture, a table and some chairs. So we're going to use the chainsaw and cut them into some planks, and then we're going to turn them into some garden furniture. It's just easier here instead of sitting there, and yeah, we need to do it this summer so they don't sit another year on the dirt. So it is done. As you can see, all of the wood is gone except all this bottom rubble. We have a plan for it as well. We don't want to just leave it here and add a layer on top. We're gonna get rid of it and it's gonna go to a good use. If you're wondering why we're starting again a new project, it is kind of a small project. It's really not the hardest, and it's also a project that costs absolutely nothing. We have the windows that's gonna go here and we have the wood that's gonna go here. Plus it needed to be cleaned up. It was looking really ugly here, and it's right in the yard, and it's the first thing kind of you see in the yard. We have a lot more things to clean up on the yard, but this was kind of a big thing. And the wood went in as a firewood, so that's going to be good for starting up the next fire season. So yeah, as I said, we're going to be saving up for the bigger projects, so we're going to be doing some side projects that don't require much money, but I wanted to show you something interesting besides, showing you the gardens and animals. It's kind of a bit more interesting, and we get to use the machine and clean up the nice place, and now it looks a bit nicer, the yard. So yeah, now we're going to move on to the next thing, but that's pretty much it for this video. We're going to see you next time. Bye-bye.